Hey, Shalom, Shalom. Can you all hear us now? Hey, Shalom, Shalom. Can you all hear us now? Maybe that was they can hear us on this. So
on that one. That one has a microphone.
Let's do that, and then we'll get back to it. So we have to do it like that, bro.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
So it's like we had a couple technical difficulties, so we're gonna start from the top again. Shalom.
Shalom, shalom.
Right. Yeah, we're the brothers out of Great Millstone, Atlanta, giving all praises to
YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM,
YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to all the Akim that are pushing out this truth and sincerity. Yes, Salaki again had a little sound trouble. But basically, as you see on the title, it says, Trump says, if you're woke, you're a loser. So we're going to go ahead and play the clip and weigh in on it.
And China and others who don't exactly, they're destroying our country, whether it's at the border, whether...
You made a point
to
grab the... We'll be right back with former President Donald Trump. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Unfiltered, and we're back with former President Donald Trump. Mr. President, you've always, when you give speeches and you see an American flag, you made a point to grab the flag, hug the flag, embrace yourself in our country. You've been very proud of our country. Yet we have athletes in the Olympics supposedly representing our country, deciding it's a good idea in front of an international audience to embarrass the country and take a knee, and you see ratings plummet as a result. Your thoughts on that?
Well, the ratings do. It plummeted for the NFL. It plummeted for baseball. You see what's going on. But look at the soccer team, the women's soccer team. All of a sudden, they're not like they were. They were supposed to win the gold medal. But you know, the word woke means loser. If you're woke, you're going to lose. And ultimately, we're not going to let woke make this country into a loser. But you watch that, and I watched some of the people, and I was very proud that some of the young women of the soccer team stood up proudly, and they stood up proudly against...
Yeah, so as you see, he said the word woke means loser. Now, of course, he's talking in terms of, sports, and he's speaking figuratively, but, he means that because, first of all, woke is a new term movement, all right, that is used amongst you Israelites. You have the pound woke and all these different things. Now, you Israelites being woke is not good for the so-called Edomites.
Right.
They don't want to see you having any type of knowledge. They don't want to see you, bettering yourself and getting out of the slavery mindset. They want to continue to see you as slaves. They just want you to play. A matter of fact, if later on I was watching this on Fox News, and he said people don't want to see you athletes getting into politics. They just want to see you shoot the basketball. They don't want to see you, basically, they just want to see you basically in your niggerish state, rapping,
right,
sports, and all these different things you got.
Yeah, well, when LeBron James had made a comment concerning George Floyd, you had this Fox News analyst that goes by the name of Megyn Kelly, and she said, "Shut up and dribble, nigga." In other words, she didn't say nigga, of course, but she said, "Hey, just shut up and dribble." So they don't want to see Jake with a level of understanding. They don't want to see Jake that deals with critical thinking. They want to see Jake in a low-level, docile mind, slave mentality, do as I say, and that's how you know that this is a threat to the globalists, man. Us being woke and being able to connect the dots. That's always been, one of their biggest threats, is us actually using critical thinking and logic to break down their plans,
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so without further ado, we'll get some precepts.
I got 1 Thessalonians 5:4. It says, "But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief. Ye are all the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness."
Yeah, and it said that day. Now, what is that day? That's basically the day of the Lord, man. which is very quickly approaching. And it says it shouldn't overtake you as a thief. So what does that mean? You're woke. Now, if you are expecting a thief, or if you know that a thief is coming, you're gonna be awake. You're not gonna be deep sleep. You're gonna sleep with your eyes open.
That's right.
You're gonna basically, be expecting for that day as approaching. Now, it says you're children of the light, children of the day, and not of the night. And darkness and the night is representative of being asleep.
That's right.
Not as a matter of fact, it's gonna go into it.
Mm-hmm. It says, ye are all the children of light and the children of dark of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. Let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. For they that sleep, sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night. But let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, and for a helmet, the hope of salvation.
Yeah, and it said, for they that sleep, sleep in the night. All right, and that's the wrong spirit to be in right now. We're in heavy times right now, where it said those that are drunken are drunk. So we shouldn't be, asleep and drunk and just in the spirit of the world. Okay, we have to be in the spirit of wisdom and the spirit of moving forward, man. And
absolutely,
just watching, man.
Just visionaries.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, we were always a people that had vision. We were always able to see things, to perceive things that was playing out on the planet Earth. And Esau has made it popular, or has made it trending to be stupid, to be docile, to be blind. And if you're not blind, if you don't follow the status quo of America, if you don't follow the zombies, you're looked at as an outcast or the offscouring of the world. Oh, what are you doing? You think you better than everybody because you think you woke. Oh, you think you know everything. Mm-hmm. Oh, everybody has their faults. Everybody has their shortcomings. We all sin and fall short. That's because Esau has created a scenario for you to think that it's okay for you to be fucking blind. Right.
And see, Esau is so smart that he knows how to manipulate the masses or he knows how to put a negative spin on certain words, because before it was woke, it was conspiracy theorists.
Yeah.
You would have a negative connotation around that word. Oh, that's just another conspiracy. Mm-hmm. Or that's just but conspiracy, people that tune into conspiracies are woke.
Yeah.
They and what does that mean? That means they're awake mm-hmm. to the bullshit lies.
That's right.
They're not just easily accepting what is being told, the narrative that's being told by the so-called white man. All right. And a lot of these people are like, even people that are accepting this VAX, okay, they're coming up against people, because really it's a woke concept to be anti VAX.
Yeah, that's right.
A lot of the people that are anti VAX, they're considered woke. Mm-hmm. So you're considered, if you're woke, you're really considered an enemy of the government and Esau. Man.
Yeah, which is why DJT, Donald J. Trump, said that if you're woke, you're a loser. Now, how in the hell you a loser because you're woke? Now, like the brother said, of course he was, speaking in terms of sports, but that's even broader than that, man. Okay, mm-hmm. Esau is going to try to demonize people for sniffing out their fucking plans. Okay, it's just like if you catch, your teacher sniffing cocaine, and they get mad at you because you caught them. Mm-hmm. How the hell you gonna make me out to be the supervillain and suspend me from school because I caught you sniffing crack cocaine? Mm-hmm. You got caught, and we just woke enough to see you caught in the act, and we're calling it out. Mm-hmm. That's what Esau is doing. And I got another quick precept real quick, mm-hmm. and this is John 12:35. Then YAHAWASHI said unto them, yet a little while while is the light with you. Walk, Salaki, let me read it from the top. Then Yahawashi said unto them, yet a little while is the light with you. He was speaking about himself. Because when you read John chapter 9 and verse 5, Yahawashi said, as long as I'm in the world, I am the light of the world. Mm-hmm. So Yahawashi was saying, as a walk with the light while the light is with you. Mm-hmm. All right. It says, lest darkness come upon you. For he that walketh in darkness knoweth not whither he goeth. Mm-hmm. And that's why a lot of people are taking the prick. That's why a lot of people are pushing the agenda. They're putting pressure on the unpricked. Okay. Mm-hmm. They're signing their children up to be pricked. A lot of people are going to take the MOTB. All right. A lot of people are going to actually literally follow the agenda without any level of resistance because they walk in darkness.
Yeah. And it says they walk in darkness. It says he that walk in darkness knoweth not whither he goeth. So they don't even know where they're going. They don't know that they're going toward a path of destruction.
That's right, bro.
They're going toward a path that they're going basically on a highway to hell, literally, because the plans that he has set for you people that are willingly obedient, it's not a bright path.
That's right.
He wants to further enslave you, and he wants to eventually get you with that MOTB. That's really the ultimate plan, but you can't see it because you basically, well, ultimately the spirit just hasn't opened up your eyes. But really, it's because you don't evaluate things, you don't question things. You're looking at the right now. Okay, see, people are so emotional that they're so emotional and they're so afraid. Mm-hmm. Esau knows how to sell fear.
Absolutely.
So because of that, he knows how to just get you to just do something irrational that seemingly is a quick fix. All right, you know what? I'm gonna take this jab, and it's gonna it's gonna temporarily make me immune, so to speak. But think about the long-term effects.
Right. What can possibly come from a decision, a temporary decision, can have a lifelong effect. Okay, so is it really worth it? A lot of people are not willing to lose their lives, for what's right. That's why the Lord is only going to have it set up to where only those that's willing to lose their lives are going to gain it. Because those that's not willing to lose their lives, they're willing to gain their lives by taking the prick or taking the MOTB. They're going to lose their life. That's right. So it's starting to give that scripture even more meaning, even more understanding when we starting to see the climate of the earth changing, man. All right.
That's it.
I'm going to keep going here, brother. It says, verse 36, while you have light, believe in the light, that ye may be the children of light. So basically, you're not going to even be able to help but to see what the hell is going on, man. Mm-hmm. Okay? You're not going to be able to help it. You're going to see it and you're going to sniff it out at the drop of a dime, man. All right? It says, these things spake Yahawashi and departed and did hide himself from them. Mm-hmm. That's pretty much the point. It's all about walking in the light. A lot of people that's in the know on the left-hand side, they don't want you to walk in the light because they feel like they're the illuminated ones. Mm-hmm. They feel like they have the understanding on the left-hand side. Mm-hmm. They feel like they're the pencil pushers, okay? The movers and shakers, okay? And anybody else that has a say-so against what they trying to do is a fucking loser.
Yeah.
Either you get down with us or you lose. But we're here to say that in the spirit, this is chess, not checkers. Mm-hmm. A lot of these people out here that's thinking that the devil is just too powerful and almighty, and that you might as well take the jab. Why you trying to come up against it? And Jesus told you to take the vaccine if you want him to come back and all this and that. Well, who in the hell he's going to come back to fight against? Those that's resisting the jab? I mean, it make no damn sense. So you got to walk as children of the light, man. Don't let these devils make you think that being woke to the truth is wrong, man.
That's right. And even on a lower level, you have because a lot of jakes that are following that woke movement, they may not be in the understanding of that they're Israelite. A lot of them are just basically kind of more so black, under that black vibe, and basically dealing with dealing with BLM and all those type of things. But you know that still applies as well, because eventually that's just lower level knowledge that can eventually lead you into understanding the truth, man. Mm-hmm. You know, all those different things, because a lot of the people that are quote unquote woke, eventually they may get the truth. Eventually, all it takes is really for more things to happen, and for them to see more prophecies coming to pass, and their faith is going to grow, and they're going to be like, damn, okay, well, yeah, this is true.
That's right.
You know, but it takes a certain type of person to question the narrative, okay, to be woke, all right, and really, you know, it is a winner mindset, because really, and here's why it's a winner mindset, is because you're overcoming the traps and snares that this devil sets. Mm-hmm. That's why you're a winner. But Esau's not going to tell you that. He's going to tell you the opposite. He's going to be like, you're a loser. But ultimately, we know that the path that we're on is a winning path, because it's going to result eventually into the kingdom.
Yep. I got another quick precept. Mm-hmm. Matthew chapter 5, verse 14. Mm-hmm. Ye are the light of the world. See, what we were known for being visionaries, for being seers. Mm-hmm. We were the people whose face was behind the lamp. Okay? Having vision in front of us, having a light path in front of us, man. All the other nations were known for walking in darkness and following after idols. We had the light of the Most High to guide us through whatever we went through. And mm-hmm. Esau made that unpopular. Okay? He's pretty much adopted and indoctrinated you into a false reality mm-hmm. of darkness. If you watch the movie Get Out, okay, this dude thought he was talking to his girlfriend, his mother. Meanwhile, he was sinking in the goddamn chair. Mm-hmm. Okay, so Esau painted that picture and gave you the reality in which you live in. That's not the true reality of the earth. The true reality of the earth is that the prophecies of YAHAWASHI is coming to pass. And a lot of people are not privy to those prophecies, because why? They're walking in darkness. Mm-hmm. Okay? But we're supposed to be the children of the light. We're supposed to have understanding. We're supposed to have clarity and vision concerning the times. But Esau wants to try to demonize you for having that vision. Wow, how can you see that? Because the Lord opened my eyes to see it. Mm-hmm. Okay? Let me keep going here, brother. Right. It says, a city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house.
And that's our job right now. Is you know, that's why we're doing what we're doing. We're putting our light on a hill, okay, on a candlestick, you know. And we're giving light to everyone that are in the house, everyone that has ears to hear. Mm-hmm. Okay, all those that basically are realizing that this is bullshit, I've been lied to, and all these different things. We're providing the answer. That's us giving you the light. We're providing the answers for you. We're providing the comfort through you through the spirit of YAHAWASHI. Mm-hmm. You know,
that's right. I'm gonna keep going. Mm-hmm. It says, let your light so shine before men, meaning be awoke. Wake up, man. Mm-hmm. When you wake up, okay, in the morning, and let's say you wake up in the morning time, it's still dark outside. Mm-hmm. What's going to be the first thing you do? Turn the light on. Mm-hmm. That's a natural move to either light the lamp or turn the lights on. Why? So you can see. So that represents you being woke. Okay, don't nobody sleep is sleep and turn the light on and they sleep. Mm-hmm. You turn the light on when you woke, and we're woke to what? To this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and we're woke to the lies and the deception and witchcraft of Esau. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we have to do what? We have to let that light that illuminated us shine onto everybody else. Mm-hmm. You have DJT and you have the rest of these so-called government officials that's on the scene right now. And they're trying to publicly demonize those that have a level of scruples, man. Mm-hmm. They don't want you to think independently. They want you to think as a dependent of America.
Yeah.
What we say is what you should think. That's how they want you to interact.
Yeah, and their manipulation game is so heavy that they will turn you dumb masses against those that are really sane, those that really understand this thing, and he's turning you against those that have the light. But that's a part of the game. But that's okay because ultimately we have the spirit. We have. That's why the last precept we brought out, it said, "Put on the breastplate of faith." So we have a shield of defense, which is the Holy Spirit. Was that it on that?
It's a little bit more. It says, "Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven." That was it.
Kind of. I got something. This is Micah 2:10. "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction." Now it says, this is not your rest, right? So what is that rest? The rest is symbolic of being asleep. I mean, that's basically being asleep. So we can't be asleep right now. We gotta be alert. It says, it is polluted, it shall destroy you with a sword destruction. So don't let it destroy you. That's how you know that we're in serious times, because this man is trying to pollute you. Well, what is the VAX? That's pollution. That's pollution, man. This man is trying to pollute your body. It's poison. Okay. It says, it shall destroy you even with a sword destruction. Okay. So that's why we have to arise and depart and get out of this place mentally. That's what it means to be woke. Okay. Get out of this place. Get your mindset out of always just agreeing with what this man says. We always read scriptures like what's that? Sirach 12. Never trust thine enemy. All right, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. All right. So we can't be wrapped up in this man's lies, man. It's the wrong time to be like that, man. It's the wrong time to be wrapped up in this guy's lies. Because eventually what's going to happen is, as you're wrapped up in this man's lies, he's going to get you, man. He got you in his corner. He got you right where he wants you.
Right. You
keep on trusting this man if you want to, and you're going to see exactly what happens. All right? That serpent is going to bite, man.
Mm-hmm.
I got another one. This is, Romans 13:11. It says, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation. It is high time to wake out of sleep. A lot of our people are waking up.
Yeah.
Even people that we used to GMS camps, we've been teaching for years. A lot of family members and people that we didn't necessarily think was going to get it, they're starting to understand certain things, and they're starting to come around. They're starting to understand and know certain things, because it's really what it is no longer a secret. He can't hide this thing.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are coming across different knowledge and different alternative knowledge that's making them question, and they're losing trust. As a matter of fact, they did a study recently. I don't know the exact statistic, but the trust of, or I'll say the distrust that Americans have in the government is at an all-time high.
Absolutely. people are waking up to the gimmicks of the devil, which is why the scriptures say in 1 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter, it speaks about the mystery of iniquity shall be revealed. See, a lot of people are waking up to the shenanigans and the bull job of the so-called white man. And that's just a simple fact of the matter. All right. Even so-called low-level white people are waking up to the fact that their nation is the devil. Okay, and they're willing to rebel against this transition that they're trying to implement, man.
Mm-hmm.
They're willing to come up against it because they're seeing that the powers that be are the devil. Mm-hmm. They're the wicked. And this is even coming from their own kind, their own people is even designating them as the devil. Okay, mm-hmm. They're going to show you that we living in wicked times, evil times, man. Mm-hmm. And you got to wake the fuck up. Women got to wake up. And I noticed that, like you said, a lot of people are waking up to this truth. The spirit got it to where a lot of women is waking up to this truth.
That's right.
Okay, but it goes deeper than just, knowing you an Israelite, mm-hmm. and knowing the name of YAHAWASHI. It's deeper than that, man. We got to play our orders out. We got to play our role out. Mm-hmm. Okay, because when the devil come down having great wrath, hey, man, it ain't gonna be no arguments over what the woman does and the man. And listen, man, this devil is getting ready to come down. Ain't no man gonna be trying to run behind no woman. The women gonna be trying to run behind the men. Okay, that's right. Just a simple. That's natural order. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you have to wake up and you have to understand your positioning when all hell break loose as well. You gotta come mm-hmm. up under a man. Mm-hmm. All right, it's just that simple. Just like we got to come up under YAHAWASHI and call on him and be at his mercy and his will. You have to do the same thing to the man. Mm-hmm. All right, because this devil is playing on you women's emotions. He's been playing on you women for I don't know how goddamn long. You always want to take it out on a black man. The black man is just a victim of the curses. Mm-hmm. Okay, this devil is the one that's on the hot seat. So don't let him think that it's a crime to be woke. It's wrong for you to see that he's been the devil the whole time. He's the devil. The devil is the fucking devil. That's why we have to be woke. That's why we have to be enlightened. That's why we have to continue to enlighten ourselves with this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man.
That's right. It says the night is far, verse 12, the night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness and let us put on the armor of light. Yeah, and it says the day is at hand. Okay, so we gotta cast off, like Bishop just said. Hey, cast off these works, these just spirits that this world has put on you, man. It's time to really start breaking out of that slave mindset, man. Scriptures are what's that? Isaiah 13. That trust in the shadow of Egypt, those that trust in the shadow of Egypt. So you got to stop trusting in this place, man. Start realizing that this place does not have your best benefit, and that's why that's where a lot of these sports athletes are coming from, because you had the whole thing where Colin Kaepernick started the whole kneeling movement, but you're still having a lot of other athletes that are fed up, that have joined basically his movement in basically calling out the injustices of this system, man, because it is a racist, corrupt system, and a lot of people realize that. But I don't get how, for the life of me, I can't understand why you would take a jab from a system that is corrupt, from a man that has a history of lying and deceiving. You look at this Tuskegee experiment, you look at so many countless examples, the Gadites, the Native Americans that basically he deceived. So many examples of how this man has broken, of how this man is not to be trusted, but yet you'll sit there and go get in line for the jab. It doesn't make sense. But it says, let us therefore cast out the works of darkness and let us put on the armor of light. And that's, light is really the armor.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
That's what gets you through. As a matter of fact, you know what that reminds me of? In them zombie movies, when you have a light, they can't stand it. Them zombies, like what's that, I Am Legend? When you flash that light on them, they hate it.
Yep.
And they go crazy. So a light can actually be an armor. It could be a weapon.
Which is truth.
It's the truth.
The light is the truth.
Mm-hmm. So it says, let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness, not in strife and envying. And that's the spirit that we need to be in, is walking honestly, you know, walking as if we want to be saved, you know, not putting on the spirit of this world and what they're promoting. And, you know, we got to start detaching ourselves from this world. That's what it means to be woke.
Because a lot of people that believe in Donald Trump, you're going to follow that rhetoric of, oh, well, I can't be too woke because I'm going to be a loser. And Donald Trump said it, and I have to trust in Trump because he knows good and he has been around, and, you know, America the Great, the home, you know, all of that crap.
Mm-hmm.
People don't want free thinking, individual thinking, okay? They want to keep you up under the bondage of their lies, okay? Which is why you have to pray to YAHAWASHI to keep your eyes open, man. Give you the vision to continue to strive and push on.
That's it.
This is not the easiest thing to do, man. Okay, just because you see brothers on the highways and byways week in and week out and doing their lessons every day, that doesn't mean that it's easy to that brother.
Mm-hmm.
This is a fight. Brothers is fighting to keep the light on them, man. Brothers is fighting to keep this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding on them, man. This ain't something that we just, you know, accumulated overnight. You know, a lot of brothers got, you know, decades behind this truth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Including myself, you know. This ain't something that you just wake up to and you just, you know, you gotta fight to keep that light, man. Because Esau trying to dim your light every single day with these lies, man. And I got a quick precept.
Mm-hmm.
Revelation 3:18. I counsel thee to buy me gold tried in the fire, that thou mayest be rich, and white raiment, that thou mayest be clothed, and that the shame of thy nakedness do not appear. And anoint thine eyes with eye salve, that thou mayest see. You see that? So we want our eyes, which is our spiritual eyes, to be anointed, okay, so that we can see what's going on in these times, and we'll be able to measure the things that we're seeing according to the prophecies. Because a man that can't measure the time that he's living in, he don't know what the fuck is going on. You can't measure and you can't see, oh, this earthquake happened in Haiti. That means we close. There's people out here that saw that earthquake and just said, pray for Haiti.
Right.
They don't have the light. Mm-hmm. Because they've allowed Esau to make them think that, oh, well, you know, you're a loser if you see too much. Mm-hmm. No, you're anointed. Your eyes are anointed if you can see that the Lord brought that judgment, man. Your eyes are anointed if you can see not to take the jab. Your eyes are anointed if you can see that we're close to the return of YAHAWASHI. Right. And don't let nobody take that honor away from you. The scriptures say, YAHAWASHI told the disciples, for blessed are your eyes for they see, and blessed are your ears for they hear. Mm-hmm. A lot of people's eyes and ears just not simply blessed. Yeah. So if you have a blessing to be able to see those things, do not let corrupt communication distort your vision.
Yeah, don't forsake it. Don't forsake it. You know, continue on that spirit. You ain't bugging out. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? You ain't a loser. You ain't
a part of no cult. Because that's another thing they will say, oh, you're a part of a cult. You know, this is all, you know, goes back to this and that. Okay, a lot of people gonna try to tell you you're not that because you can see, you have vision. Mm-hmm. But it's up to you to go find something else that makes sense. Nothing else makes sense but this truth, man.
Yeah.
And I've been doing this thing for you know a little amount of time, and it's the only thing that I do my studies. This is the only thing that makes sense.
Well, it stands the test of time, you know, because we've seen results. We've seen well, coming from when we first started teaching, we're seeing all the things we've been talking about all these years.
It's happening.
It's happening, man. So it stood the test of time. We're seeing the results of what brothers have been prophesying through the spirit of YAHAWASHI.
That's right, bro.
You know?
Bro.
Yeah, kind of. I got one more. Second Ezra, because you quoted it. Second Ezra 9:1. He answered me then and said, "Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the earth, the world which he made." Now, like the brother said, measuring the time diligently in itself. And that's how we measure the time, is by keeping in tune with the prophecies. And for you people that are, you know certain things, and you may be into conspiracy theories or whatever woke woke belief you may subscribe to, we want you to get deeper. If you're an Israelite, we want you to get deeper and get into this thing, man.
Get rooted, man.
Get rooted. Get get faith. Learn the name. Start praying to the true name, which is YAHAWASHI. Start really getting into this thing. Don't follow these camps that ain't following order,
right,
and following the proper guidelines that the Lord set out.
Yeah, because we unprofitable servants, man. So we ain't looking to get any gain out of you. We're not looking to fuck you over, or to get money out of you, or heap you unto ourselves as servants and wives or whatever. Hey, we ain't got no reason to lie to you. We don't make no money from this. Okay, we here to tell the truth, but we telling the truth in plain sight. Okay, this is not the most flashy ministry. Okay, but we telling the truth. Okay, so you have to find that within your own soul, because this world is your parents, your cousins, your aunties, your career. There's going to be so many people that's going to try to convince you that you tripping.
Yep.
Okay, but you got to stand tall on something. You got to see. If you seeing it, don't be ashamed of what you're seeing, man, because it's a blessing that you able to see it, and don't let people turn you away from the vision that the Lord has given you. Because if you fall victim to the shit that people is trying to get you to turn away from, the Lord gonna take it. He gonna take the truth away from you.
Yeah, and on top of that, you're gonna feel like a piece of shit, because you're gonna know, like that feeling, like that shoulda, coulda, woulda feeling, like damn, I knew.
Yep.
I shouldn't. You got a lot of people that regret taking that jab. There's a whole thread on Twitter,
man, bro,
of people that regret taking that jab, and they should have gone with their initial instinct, which was to not take it.
See, a lot of people are easily manipulated, man. But if you on this live stream tonight and you listening and you tuning in at 2:00 Eastern Standard Time, okay, is what 1:00 Central Time, 1:15. Okay, hey, if you are on here and you believe in YAHAWASHI, you have to fight to keep it that way. Because the adversary is going to try to do everything to manipulate your understanding and put you back in darkness, which is why Donald Trump said, if you're woke, you're a loser.
That's a cheap attempt to basically get you to feel bad about
you should. Why didn't you seek your career? You're just another failure in America. Oh, you're a wife. You're just a housewife. They're going to make you feel bad about being a good person. This world is going to make you bad about trying to be a good person, man, a righteous person, man. You cannot fall victim to that hate, man. Okay? Don't let the hate of this world manipulate you and make you think that you're the one that's doing wrong and that you're the one that's being manipulated. This world is what's manipulating you, man. That's why I should say we got to walk in the light. Okay? Because eventually it's going to boil down to, they're not going to call you a loser. They're going to try to take your life. Okay? And if you ain't willing to lose your life for this truth, hey, listen, man, you ain't going to make it. Only the ones that's willing to die for this truth is the ones that's gonna make it.
That's right.
You got to be willing to lose your life for what's right. Okay? Because a lot of people have a breaking point. Oh, well, if they lock me up, I'll take the vaccine.
Mm-hmm.
If they do this, I have to, if they try to take my job on me, eventually I'm going to have to go ahead and submit. That's a breaking point. You ain't willing to lose nothing.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that's willing to go all the way to the point of losing their life is the ones that's going to gain. So they're going to try to make you feel bad. They're going to call you losers. They're going to call you wicked. They're going to call you Satan. They're going to say you're in a cult. They're going to say all of these different things to try to manipulate you out your spot. Okay?
That's it.
So you got it, bro.
Yeah, that was all I had.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, Con. So, Lord really were edified. And like we saying, basically, hey, just keep pushing, wherever you're at in your walk of truth, continue and follow the true doctrine of great millstones, the true doctrine of YAHAWASHI, which the Lord has used great millstone to bring out.
That's right.
And just continue to push. We in these times where you gotta let your light shine.
Let it shine, man.
So with that, we'll end off by giving all praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone. Shalom.
Shalom.